Hi everybody, this is Stephanie. It's Wednesday, June 22nd. There's something that I'd like to talk about that I mentioned at the start of my channel, The Truth Reels, My Simple Life. At the start of my channel last year, I mentioned that a lot of my topics are going to be surrounding transgenderism and some of the issues that have to do with being trans. And I know that in my channel, I tend to mix my daily life activities and whatever I'm experiencing at the time. Also, what I mentioned was that once in a while, I'll be mixing in some sense of humor. I'm going to be very, very clear with you guys and very, very straightforward. I haven't been doing any sense of humor comments or any comedy on this channel like I said I would. So if you guys rewind my channel and go back to when I began this channel, I did mention mixing comedy with it, and I haven't been doing that, but I am. So before I continue, I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers, and if you're just visiting my channel for the first time, please consider subscribing. We'll be back real soon. Yeah, so I haven't been doing nothing comedic or displaying any sense of humor in my channel. But I think in today's times, I really need to. I know I tend to be very, very serious when I talk about transsexualism or anything tied to the LGBT community, because I'm part of it, and I know that I have a percentage of my subscribers that are trans people like myself. I think I really need to mix comedy in it, but I won't do it simultaneously with issues, okay? I'm trying to keep my channel somewhat light when I'm not discussing trans issues. I'd like to show my audience and my subscribers that I do have a sense of humor or a comedic side of me. My life is not all dark, it's not all comedy, it's not all serious. Life is a mixed bag. So therefore, that's what I'm going to try to do. I think maybe once a week, I will do a comedy that will last about maybe between 10 and 15 minutes. And just to mix things up. But I'll never make comedy the entire week, because that's going to misrepresent my channel. After all, a lot of the issues that I discuss is based on truth and my experiences. That's why I call my channel the TheTruthReelz-A / My Simple Life, because my life is simple and the things that I'm experiencing are truth. They're not made up. And experiences that I'm experiencing in my life regarding my transgender issues are real to me, and many other people experience the same thing. So I click with a lot of my subscribers who may be transgender. Okay? Those are my sisters and my brothers. So that's what I want to say right now. And what I'm going to do tomorrow, because tomorrow is my day off from the yacht club, I will do a 15-minute stand-up. Okay? But I could be sitting down. We'll see how that goes. So that's what I want to say. Right now I'm going home. I have to go home and do a few things, and I got to be off to the yacht club, guys. And I'll be touching base with you guys tomorrow. Yeah, so before I continue, I want to say that I am very, very grateful that I'm working full-time, and I'm very, very grateful that I have a part-time job to earn extra income. We don't know where we're going to be tomorrow with our full-time jobs. And I think we're heading into a recession right now. My company is diversifying in that they've been building a new location just north of me, and I have about 30 people that are going to be transferring out of my store because the new store that they're building is closer to where they live. And right now, my store is experiencing very, very low business. Foot traffic in my store has been sliced. And as you know, when the snowbirds go back north or wherever they're from, that's that much more business that is reduced. And the economy being a little stagnant, that's something else that we have to deal with. We have slow business. And that being said, I'm noticing that most employees, if not all of them, are experiencing some hours being cut monthly. And like, for example, they're taking an average of about 4 hours a month out of my check. They're reducing my hours by 4 hours a month, or 1.5 hours, and sometimes it's 1.25 hours every week. That equals to about between $1,800 and $2,000 a year, right out of my check. I'm not going to complain 100%. You know why? Because today they cut 15 minutes out of my time. Now today I work at the yacht club, so I got to go home. I got to take my clothes out of the dryer, and I got to chill for about maybe, I don't know, almost an hour before I go to work. So it gives me time to drive home and do a few things around the house before I take off for the yacht club. Because they cut me 15 minutes, I'm hitting the traffic 15 minutes earlier. Okay. Sometimes they cut between an hour to an hour and 45 minutes every week. So what that does is I don't have to rush home to jump into different clothes or grab a quick bite so I can leave the house again and be at the yacht club by a certain time. So in that sense, I don't complain too much. But in the long run, financially, it does hurt me because they're taking between $70 and $90 every month out of my check. So you take those numbers and you multiply it by 12, you're going to get between $900 and $1,800 a year, in some cases $2,000, right out of my check. Because at this time of year, most companies see a decline in business because people go back up north. The economy really sucks. You know, the economy really sucks. As you recall, this is why I put a hold on my plans. I can't make no big purchases. That's why I didn't buy that big Ford E450 for $7,900 or whatever it was. It's not, to me, those things are not considered an investment to go ahead and do that. However, if I did have the money already saved, I would purchase a piece of lot. I would buy a small piece of land because at least that's an investment. That's an investment. And quite frankly, it's probably be best for me if I do buy that land next year when I have more savings and I'll have plenty left over for the things that come along with purchasing a lot. Okay, prepping the lot, closing costs, real estate attorney fees, utility fees, all these things that come with purchasing property. So I think in a way it's a blessing in disguise that I didn't buy that transport bus or the car that I wanted to buy. I'm glad that sometimes things work out this way. It's for the best. So I'm almost home. I'm gonna stop at my community mailbox and see if I got mail, and then I'm gonna go home and chill out, change my clothes, and I'll be off again at my part-time job. I'll talk to you guys very soon.